All right, we can go ahead and start. Welcome to Ethereum Cat Herders Meeting 82. I have shared agenda in the chat. So I see the first item listed here is Ethereum network upgrade. As we all know, merge is approaching. The mainnet shadow fork was a huge success. The TTD was reached yesterday. Geth and Aragon client are progressing nicely, but there were some issues with Nethermind and Besu. They stopped at the transition. A bug is there, but it is being fixed and deployed at the Nethermind client end, and that will allow them to sync up. All the stats for this shadow forking is available at ethstats.minnetshadowfork1.ethdevelops.io. Paritosh has shared a Twitter thread last week explaining what testing the merge team has been up to. It's explained all about the shadow forking of mainnet. So please check out the Twitter thread and link is added in the agenda. The mainnet shadow fork also identified an issue. This issue was missed on the DevNet, I suppose, or could have been easily missed on the DevNet. The problem was the default gas limit is set to 8 millions, but miners voted it up to 30 millions. And since most validator would run the default value, the gas limit would quickly drop. This issue is fixed now, and Marius, he shared a tweet explaining what happened with that particular issue and how it is resolved. So please check it out if you are interested in learning more about shadow forking on mainnet. The next sub item is Shanghai. Shanghai is the next network upgrade that we are expecting after the merge. So in the last all-core dev meeting, client devs discussed some of the Shanghai proposals. We already have about 6 proposals in CFI, and these weeks we are discussing some more proposal to be added, or just to be sure that we don't need any further proposal because we are like already in the limit and these proposals are good enough for an upgrade. The 2 proposals, those were discussed in the last meeting, were EIP 4895 beacon chain push withdrawal as operations. This particular proposal is already in CFI, and we have recorded a PEEP video with co-author Alex Stokes. I have shared the recording this morning, so please check it out on ECH YouTube. This is an interesting proposal that will enable staking withdrawal. Like, people have been able to stake their Ether on Ethereum mainnet, but there was no proposal to make the withdrawal realized by the stakers. So this is going to be a proposal which we may be expecting with Shanghai upgrade. Another proposal was EIP 1153 transient storage opcodes. So Moody from Uniswap explained this proposal, and generally the client dev were in agreement that this is a good proposal. It received a good feedback. However, it could not gain a general consensus to be added to the CFI. Some people proposed it can be considered for Shanghai upgrade, for the Cancun upgrade, but that's nowhere close to a year from today. That's on the network upgrade. If anyone has any question, comment on any topic, please feel free to chime in. And I'm just trying to come up with the updates that I have at my end. The next item is Element Finance airdrop. So as we know, the Element Finance announced the formation of DAO last month, and the airdrop also included contributors to several ecosystem repositories. The good news with the cat herders is that whoever have contributed to Ethereum cat herder repository or to any other Ethereum repository as a cat herder is eligible for this airdrop. More information is available in the post, and I have added the link in the agenda for people to refer to. So if you have ever documented notes on behalf of Ethereum cat herders for Ethereum core dev meeting, the consensus layer meeting or any other meeting, you are definitely eligible. So please be sure to check out the blog post.
Is it still possible to claim for element, or did we already pass the window?
It is there for an year, so yes, it is possible.
Okay, fine.
All right. The next item listed here is events and hackathon. So a Dev Connect Amsterdam event is coming up. It's starting from April 18th till April 25th. I have shared a link of the OG Council, for which Ethereum cat herders have been supporting the Fellowship of Ethereum Magician. These people are organizing some events there, and we have helped out having speakers for those events. There is this governance forum event on 24th of April. So the timing is 10:30 a.m. to 12 p.m. local time. If you are in Amsterdam and you have some thoughts or participated in any form of governance of Ethereum, if you can make it to the meeting, that would be really awesome. We would love to see you over there. The details of speakers and other events that are being organized are available on the link added to the agenda. DevFolio is an organization which organizes hackathons and events in India. I'm happy to share that I have been helping out this ETH Women Fellowship program that they have started there, and helping out the women to be a contributor to the Ethereum ecosystem, help them learn about Ethereum and maybe able to build a project. So it's a great initiative by the DevFolio. And last week, we were watching the demos of the project that they have come up with after the entire week of learning. And it was really great. I'm so happy to share that the grad students are making good progress there. And I'm hoping to see more contributors to Ethereum ecosystem joining shortly. There is another event starting from March 30. That is called Manthan. It will last till May 14. Please check out the link to get more description of participation. Any question, comments so far?
Yeah, these are activities in India.
That's right.
Cool. I thought, because crypto I thought was illegal in India. Do they hold crypto, or? Yeah. Anyway, I didn't mean to just take time up in the meeting, but yeah, that's cool that stuff's being done in India.
That's right. So blockchain is legal there, and they are promoting blockchain. I'm personally aware of few the best institutions there in India. Those are supporting. IIT is one of those, and I'm in touch with these organizations. I'm hoping to help out people who are going to finish up their courses and maybe able to get some internship in the Ethereum ecosystem. So yeah, it's a great initiative. And the good news is it is also supported by the Ethereum Foundation.
Cool, thanks.
May I add something, please?
Yeah, please go ahead.
It's not just that it's legal. It has been actually completely regulated by law. So it's legal and has a legal frame for taxes and everything. So just to let you know.
So I could start, because I have some employees and I would love to start paying them in Ether. So I could start doing that now?
Yes. As much as you fulfill the tax regulation, you won't have any problem.
Okay, cool. Well, thanks for that news.
No problem. No problem. Okay. Cheers.
Awesome. Thank you, Jose, for the update. And talking about updates, let's move on to the Ethereum cat herders update. So I have shared the updates for the month of March, early this month. Please check out the blog post. It contains information about whatever we have contributed in the entire month. It talks about different events that we have shared with the community. Please check out the blog post. The next is Ethereum cat herders website. So Ethereum Cat Herders website is now live, thanks to Gunny for helping us bring it back online. And there is this new contributor, Slava, who has been helping us maintain the pages. So recently he made some updates to the merge page, and now the merge page on the Ethereum Cat Herders website contains most of the information related to all the testnets that we have for this particular upgrade. And we are hoping to update this page to provide information about other upcoming proposals. I don't know, Slava, if you have anything to add on top of that.
No, I don't really have anything to add. I've just been trying to keep the website up to date. So I've been working on updating all this stuff since nothing really has been done since like December. So just trying to keep on top of things.
Yeah, right. Thank you so much for that. And as I was mentioning in the beginning of this call, now that we have successful shadow forking of mainnet, it would be nice to have the related documents and information updated to the merge page. If you have any question, please let me know. Maybe I'll be able to share some links that can be updated on the page.
Okay, yes, absolutely. Sounds good.
Thank you so much. On ECH engineering, I know Jose has been working with the EIP bot and EIPV issues, and he has been looking into closing issues like if they are duplicate or if that has been done. He has been looking into it. So Jose, if you have any updates that you would like to share.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, that's basically what you say. We managed to close one issue this last week, which was duplicated, precisely 61 was duplicated the 50 feet, which now has been pretty much agreed what programming would be recommended to include it into the bot. But issues 60, 50A, and 53 could be easily closed, which we're in the process with the editors. And I think that for the next call, we will have those 3 issues closed as well.
Awesome. Yeah, I hope to all these issues being discussed in the upcoming EIP meeting with the editors, and we may be able to figure out a proper way of revisiting to these issues and close the one which is like in a state where we can close and move on.
Yeah, sure. Thank you.
All right, about learn to earn, we have made quite a significant progress over there. George, who has been helping out in the development of this project, have made some pull requests, and we are almost good with the UI part of it. Now we are looking into added courses to there. There are few other people, Pradyuman, Stefan, Mr. Yalamanchi, and a few other contributors who have been working and supporting the development of this project. We have listed some of the issues where we are looking for some support in the GitHub repository. So if anyone is interested to contribute to this project, please check out Ethereum Cat Herders L2E GitHub repository. On the next sub-item, we have Cat Blazers. We have William Schwab on the call. William, if you would like to take this one.
Let's see if my mic wants me to take this one. So we've gotten the podcast back and running. We recorded an episode last week with Roman Semenov from Tornado Cash, which should get released this week, and should be recording another episode today, which we hope to release in another couple of weeks. We've been putting some effort into that. We've also been trying to up our game a bit. We should be migrating over to Zencastr for recording. And we're using a new editing tool also, but I forget what it is because I'm not the one who does the editing. That's ZK Doof. There are some charges associated with that. At some point, I am interested in kind of bringing before the council if we might be able to be reimbursed for kind of just the monthly charges of the tools that we're using. If there's any other like, if anything else or anyone else here wants to leverage them for recording purposes also, doesn't have to only be us. We could kind of open that up for the larger cat herders content generation kind of end. But that's also just something I'm putting out here now. I don't need an answer on that necessarily this second. Had some ongoing onboarding efforts, just in terms of the general onboarding that I usually do in the position. I've spoken with some people independently, had a bit of work through Kernel, and have continued my association with Ethernaut DAO, though being that Ethernaut DAO is looking to independently pay its council members, I'll probably stop associating work I do there with my work with the cat herders, just in case there's any kind of conflict of interest or anything like that. And yeah, that is about it for me.
Thank you, William Shaw, for the update. A few things on that. I remember a while ago, we discussed about making an outreach to our older members, like the members who actually have started this group and they have got engaged with some or the other projects. If that is something that you may be interested into, I have seen few old members joining our Discord. So if you get some time from Ethernauts, you would be interested looking into it, that would be great.
I would be. Right now is a bit hard, but if I could ask you independently to ping me in like probably about 2 weeks time, a little bit earlier, like in a week and a half or so. So I'd be happy to I'd be happy to work on that.
Yeah, that would be great. Thank you. And
All right,
on the reimbursement part, yes, I had a chat with Zikidoof and I was trying to explore what other tasks that can be leveraged with the reimbursement part of it. So for now, if it is only for podcast, I was hoping that if it can be used for some of the video editing, and we are considering a reimbursement on a monthly basis. Just trying to look into like what all we can do. It's a delay on my part. I apologize for that, but this is certainly under consideration. And I don't know if someone has any suggestion on having a very good tool that can help us get the captions for notes. That would also be really helpful because our present Zoom account, it does not help us record the caption. Though I tried to look into that part, it looks like they have higher paid version of Zoom that actually allows it. The problem is like they have a minimum requirement, which we probably do not have it at the moment. So if anyone has any suggestion on this kind of tools, please share with us.
It's funny that you mentioned it, but Zencaster actually does have a captioning tool built in.
Oh, that would be great. Yeah. Then maybe we can have a chat with Zikidoof and you and figure out how to can be used with rest of the group members and make good use of those tools. But yes, of course, the reimbursement is under consideration.
Mm-hmm. That actually does remind me again, is there any progress on trying to get a domain for the podcast, or not a domain, but like a separate email, like podcast at Ethereum Cat Herders, and kind of getting control back over the emails in the domain, like the Cat Herders domain?
I'm working on that. That's on my things to do list. Something happened with my credentials and I can't log in. And I've done one round with their support trying to get back in, but I haven't been able to get in yet. So I'll bump that up on my things to do lists if I can get back in so I can create a new email.
Cool, thanks.
All right, thank you. And yeah, I think that's all on the Cat Blazers side. On ECH operations, so we have new joiners meeting planned for April. I think this time Shibangi is planning to have 2 meetings. Not sure if she is there on the call. Doesn't look like. Nevertheless, the information is available on the Cat Herders Discord, and we have 2 calendar dates updated for this meeting. One in the US time zone, one is in the Asia time zone. So if you are new and you would want to share about you and learn more about Ethereum Cat Herders, please check out the events, and whatever meeting date suits to you, we'll be happy to have you with us. And maybe we can find a way to contribute in the Ethereum ecosystem. The next sub item is EIP Insight. So I have updated the report for EIPs till 11th of April. As of now, we have 5 new EIPs of ERC category added to the repository as new draft. One EIP, which is of ERC category again, 2098 compact signature representation has been moved to final. There is this one proposal which is resurrected from stagnant and currently is in review status. EIP 1967 standard proxy storage slot is in the last call, and the last call is ending on April 24th. So if you have any comments, thoughts on this proposal, please participate in the discussion tool link and share it with us before this is marked as final. The link is added to the agenda, so you can check out the detailed report there. On PEEP on EAP, in the past 2 weeks, we have recorded 3 PEEP and EAP, and all these 3 are CFI proposals to Shanghai upgrade. EIP 3855, EIP 3860, and EIP 4895. Please check out the upcoming proposals, and these are fairly new. Most of the proposals are in review status, and they are accepting comments from user or the projects. Let us know if any of these proposals are breaking any of your project. Please reach the developers if these proposals are affecting your DApp in any way. For upcoming PEEP and EAP, please check out the schedule. Link is added in the agenda. Moving on, the next sub item is discuss issues with meeting notes. I would like to invite Brent to talk on that. And first of all, thank you so much, Brent, for fixing a lot of issues and a lot of small errors on the Ethereum cat herders PM repository. Over to you.
Okay, yeah, I'm going to share my screen if that's okay.
Yeah,
See
sure.
if this works. So yeah, this is just show the repository here. This is but anyway, it looks like some of the meeting or issues that I wanted to point out have done by Avishek, and it looks like he's not here, but he is on notes today. So so basically he'll probably be transcribing these notes. So kind of a message to him. But the 77 meeting got installed instead of down in the down in the cat herders PM. It got stuck in the wrong directory, and also a couple of the meetings. Like for, I think it was, I can't remember which one it was. Let's see, it was, meeting 80.md. The name was a bad case. Instead of uppercase M meeting space 080.md, it was lowercase meeting 080.md. And when you use the wrong case, and then you test it on a Windows system, that works on a Windows system, but when you submit it, it breaks it on the Windows system, and it's really hard to fix that because I'm on a Windows system too. And if you change the case, it doesn't recognize that change. So you have to change the name. So up here, I had to change the name. You can see I had to change the name, and then I had to check that in, and then I had to change it name back with the right case. But anyway, yeah, just a comment. If everyone could watch and make sure they get the case name correct, it should be uppercase M meeting notes. And make sure it's in the right directory. So yeah, that's all I had. So thanks for that.
Well, thank you so much for sharing. This is really valuable for our new contributors, because I have seen often that they missed out on smaller details. One of the details that I would like to highlight is adding timestamp for your meeting notes. That is helpful for people who would like to refer it later on, because sometimes it happens that by mistake, it is not captured correctly. Even a simple word not or can't, if that is missed in a meeting note, that can change the meaning of the entire decision. So it's always good and helpful for people to follow the recording at that point if they have any confusion. So please be sure to add meeting notes time, like a timestamp. If you can do it with like the link base, that would be awesome to have. If not, just add the hours and seconds. And whatever editing Brent suggested, that is really good to keep the repository healthy and maybe accessible for everyone to get all the notes in the right fashion. Thank you, Brent, for that.
Sure.
So looking into that, it looks like we have all core dev meeting notes 135 available. Yeah, one more thing, like whenever you are documenting notes, please be sure to update the README file of that document so people be able to find the notes that you have submitted. It's just an addition of a single row. It can be submitted in one pull request with 2 different commits if you would like to, or even a single commit is also fine.
Oh, and another quick comment on that. The link to the reference, make sure it's a relative link to the notes reference and not an absolute, don't put the HTTPS colon on it. Just have the relative address like the other links to the notes, because that makes it easy to test. Because if you put an absolute link, you can't test that until you do the pull request. But anyway.
Yeah, that's right. I mean, that's right. So you can also check out the earlier meeting notes link and try to have it updated with your particular meeting number. And
Right.
more or less, it is going to be the same one. Thank you. So we have all core dev meeting 135 available, and yeah, that's it. We don't have consensus meeting 85 and EIP meeting 53 yet. Though we have requested the people documenting these notes to be submitting it as soon as possible. Again, a reminder for everyone who is here to document notes. The timeline that we are expecting people to document note is three days. In case of complicated notes, it can be 5 days. I understand the consensus meeting can be complicated because generally they are captionless, and we are unable to generate caption for that. So it can be a little like longer for people to follow if they are not so technical. But for other meetings, if we have captions and if the meeting is within the time period, please submit it within the first 5 days at the max. We will try to enforce this so we can open the meeting notes for other community contributors if not submitted within the 5 days of timeline. We had EIP Editors Apprenticeship Meeting 15, and the recording is now available. The next meeting is planned on April 19th. So if you are a contributor who are looking to help us with the reviewing the proposals that are coming up in Ethereum repositories, you are welcome to join the meeting and share your questions. Even if you are an author and you are having some doubts in the process of documenting the proposal, feel free to join the meeting. That's all on this particular section, I guess. Discuss and close the ECH GitHub issues and PRs. I know a lot of funding requests are open now, and I'm hoping to put all these requests on chain later today. So I'm expecting this to be done by the end of the week. It was delayed because of we ran out of ETH, so we have to first arrange for that. But that is now taken care of, and I'm hoping that funding request would be fulfilled soon. The last item for today is meeting notes, review action items from meeting notes. And all right, so it looks like we have only one action item, and that is about a Ruby developer. So I had a chat with someone this week, and we have shared the requirement with 2 people, at least 2 people I have shared it personally. And we are still looking for Ruby developer. We haven't finalized anyone yet. So people, if you're listening and you are, or you know someone who is a Ruby developer, send him or her my way. We are looking for a maintainer for one of our GitHub repositories. I'll be happy to chat more on that. DM me if there are any questions. So that's all, I suppose, for today's agenda. Anyone has anything else to bring up today?
I guess a bit of an update. I'm not sure if anybody provided one for the ECH engineering. The repo is kind of stagnated recently, primarily due to my lack of involvement. But I do know that several people have been more like active. So I wanted to give a shout out to some of those people. I'm reading their exact usernames, but yeah, just if you're interested in being involved in the ECH engineering and helping maintain like the EIP bot, like feel free to open a pull request for anything, and we'll be quick to review and help you get that merged.
Hey, Alita, I will direct you, okay? Just to let you know.
Okay, sounds good.
Fine.
All right, thank you, Alita, and thank you, Jose. I know Jose is looking into some of the EIPV and EIP bot issues, but if anyone else is interested, please join us. We need a lot of support there because there are a lot of open issues, and more the merrier. So we'll be able to close it sooner with more contributors. All right, I think that's all for today. Anything else?
Yeah, I see we have a bit more time, so I wonder if I could ask for some more information about the Element Finance airdrop. What do we have to do to since we are cat herders, what do we have to do to get in on that airdrop? Is that available, or?
There's a which posted in the issues. It leads you through it quite well.
Oh, okay, so I can just read through that then and understand what I need to do.
Yeah. If you haven't already generated the key, I don't know if it's still open. I think you may have had to generate the key already.
Oh,
But it's
okay.
worth a shot. If you run into trouble, maybe try and ping me. I'll see if I can ping someone over there.
Okay, cool.
Or
Thanks
Pooja
much.
also. Pooja has the same contacts I do. I don't mean to offer your services, Pooja, but I'd imagine we'd be pinging the same person. So
Okay.
Exactly. Yeah, he is an old contributor to Ethereum cat herders. So yes, we will be pinging the same person.
Okay, cool. Yeah, I'll see if I can get that done, and I'll ping you if not. Thanks.
All right. Well, thank you everyone for joining us today. I hope to see you guys in 2 weeks from now. And obviously we can keep talking async on Ethereum cat herders Discord. Thank you everyone. Have a good one.
Thank you, bye.
Thanks, everyone.
yeah, it looks like your audio might have cut out there, Pooja. But yes, see you all in 2 weeks.